All right, welcome back, everybody, to Jammin' Sports, our second game of our NFC Divisional Playoff doubleheader for you here tonight. Next up, it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. The winner of this game will play the 49ers in the NFC Championship on Thursday night. If Dallas wins, they'll play at San Francisco. If Seattle wins, San Francisco will come to Seattle. These two teams did not play during the regular season. This will be their first matchup of this season. Seattle is the number 1 seed in the NFC. Dallas, the number 5 seed. Dallas upset the Giants on Sunday in the NFC wildcard. Evil Dead is 131 and 80. I had that wrong. No, he's 131 and 83. 48 games over 500. And correct me if I'm wrong, there's 4 games left. Evil Dead has to go, 3-1? And over the next 4 games, if he's going to get to 50? Or does he have to go 4-0? I'll have him figure that out for me.
4-0.
I think he has to go 4-0. He has to get the next 4 right. Evil Dead, we're waiting for his pick. TMG is 19 and 14 now. And TMG told me earlier he's taking Seattle in this one. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head up to the Pacific Northwest for this one. Cowboys, Seahawks, NFC Divisional Playoff here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, the NFC Divisional Playoff between the Cowboys and the Seahawks. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The NFC Divisional. The winner of this game will play the 49ers in the NFC, the 49ers in the NFC Championship on Thursday. All right. Evil Dead's going with Dallas. Team G going with Seattle. The Seahawks will get the opening kickoff. We're underway from Seattle. From the 8-yard line on the return, this is Gibson. Blake Gibson, who brings it out to the 27-yard line. And the starting quarterback, Devin Wade, in his 8th year out of Texas. The former Bronco, the former Panther, took a year off, came back out of retirement, led the Seahawks to a 13-3 record, NFC West Championship, and the number 1 seed. I think Evil Dead has to get all 4 right now to be over 500, or to be at 50 over 500. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Wade hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 10, and that'll be a Seahawk first down. The Cowboys have looked very good over the last 2 games, blowing out the Steelers in the season finale, and then blowing out the Giants in the wild-card game this past Sunday. 4 wide, Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade hands off to Gilbert again. This time Gilbert gets taken down for a 2-yard loss in the arms of number 94, Vincent Tubbs, in his 2nd year out of Eastern Washington. You have to go 3-1 to get to 50. All right. 2nd and 12 from the 35-yard line. Wade under center. Wade hands off to Gilbert again. Gilbert back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. Kerry Rule on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 9th year out of Utah. And now it's 3rd and 12 for the Seahawks at their own 35-yard line in the rain here in Seattle. NFC Divisional playoff game. Wade in the shotgun on 3rd and 12. Wade drops back. Wade looking, throws downfield, and it's thrown behind Gibson. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. It'll be 4th and 12. Dakota Cochran will come on. The Seahawks go 3 and out on their opening drive. Cochran will come into punt. Snap. Kick is away. From the 20-yard line on the return, this will be Jamal Banks, the rookie out of Nebraska, out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Cowboys now. Seattle went 3 and out, and now Dallas with the ball, led by Carson Beck, the rookie out of Georgia. Dallas's first-round draft pick. It'll be either Dallas at San Francisco or San Francisco at Seattle, depending on who wins this game. 1st and 10 Cowboys. They'll have it at their own 30-yard line. Beck in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Beck draws back. Beck looking, throws underneath, and that is caught by Jerome Stewart out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 15 and a Cowboy first down. The 4th-year receiver out of Texas A&M. Those are the Mike Holmgren era jerseys. I think they just look better with the blue helmets. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. It matches the helmet better. 1st and 10, 3 wide to the far side. Beck to Baxter, and Baxter across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. 5:50 left in the first quarter. Cowboys on the move. Seattle went 3 and out, but Dallas has something going here. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Beck in the shotgun on 2nd down. Beck to Baxter. Baxter gets nailed behind the line. A loss of 2 yards. Back to the Cowboy 49-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4. 5:20 and counting. Cowboys come out. Beck in the shotgun on 3rd down. Beck draws back, throws downfield, and it's caught by Charlie Marshall at the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 10, and that'll be a Dallas first down. On the tackle, Wes Cochran, the rookie linebacker out of Cincinnati. It's a first down for Dallas at the Seahawk 41-yard line. Cowboys come out. Beck in the shotgun. A back on either side. Beck looking. Beck throws. And it's caught by Marshall again down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 16. Another Dallas first down. Misty says she's not picking anymore. All her purple teams are gone. And the Buccaneers are gone. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Dallas on the move, trying to score first. 5 wide, empty backfield. Beck in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Beck looking. Beck throws and making a nice adjustment down to the 1-yard line. Charlie Marshall, a gain of 24. Great catch by Marshall. Made a nice adjustment while he was up in the air. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Impressive opening drive by Dallas. Seahawks went 3 and out. This is Dallas's opening drive. Stud Lover Boys in the house. 1st and goal. They hand off to Baxter. Touchdown, Dallas. A 1-yard touchdown run by Sam Baxter, the 11th year running back out of USC. Stud Lover Boys in the house. This is my replacement to watch till the season. I guess that's high praise, Stud. Thank you. And now Cooper Nelson, the rookie kicker out of Iowa, will come on for the extra point. Dallas scores first. Nice drive by the Cowboys. And now Nelson for the PAT. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Cowboys lead at 7-0. We're live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Our NFC Divisional Playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. Cowboys up 7-0. If you missed the earlier game, the 49ers beat the Vikings in the other NFC Divisional. The 49ers are now in the NFC Championship. They'll play the winner of this game. The AFC Championship is set. It's Pittsburgh at the Jets. That'll be the first game Thursday. And then the NFC Championship will follow. There's the kickoff. From the 7-yard line on the return, Gibson. And Blake Gibson out to the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 Seahawks. Oh yeah, we're in the playoffs. We're in the divisional playoffs. We had the 4 wildcard games Sunday. We had the AFC divisionals yesterday. The NFC divisionals are today. The conference championships will be on Thursday. And then the Super Bowl will be this Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Wade under center in the I formation. Wade draws back. Throws near side, caught by Gilbert out of the backfield, and Gilbert out of bounds at the 34, a gain of 8 for Terry Gilbert, the 8th-year running back out of Texas. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Ain't that the truth, stud lover boy? They make it too hard to watch games now. On 2nd and 2 from the 34-yard line, that's why you'll always have Jammin' Sports. Gilbert. And Gilbert, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. The new college football game will come out on July 10th. You can get early access on the 7th. Looking forward to that. That's about 2 weeks away. 3rd and 2 from the 34-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert goes down the backfield. That's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 4th down. Cowboys get another stop. Yeah, just stick to Jammin' Sports. No subscription needed. Just internet to get Twitch. 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. And the Seahawks are forced to punt again. At least this time they got a 1st down. Or did they? Actually, they didn't. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Gets the punt away. From the 20-yard line on the return, Jamal Banks out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Dallas will have it 1st and 10. Yeah, Seattle does not have a 1st down yet. 1st and 10 Dallas at their own 27. Yeah, I've watched the UFL highlights. 1st and 10, Cowboys come out. Beck in the shotgun, already up 7-0. 2:39 left in the first quarter. Beck throws, and it gets knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Caleb Hamilton knocks it down, the 7th-year defensive tackle out of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Of course, all my football games are posted in their entirety to YouTube. The past 10 seasons are all there. That's right. 2nd and 10. Beck. Play action. Beck throws, and that would have been a pick 6. McKenzie couldn't hold on. Randall McKenzie, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Florida. That would have been 6. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Cowboys now from their own 27-yard line. In the rain here in Seattle on 3rd and 10. Beck in the gun. Beck throws deep, and he overthrows everybody. He was looking for Jerome Stewart, incomplete. Dallas goes 3 and out. And they'll be forced to punt. I try to be. Mark Erickson back to punt for Dallas. gets the punt away on 4th and 10. And from about the 24-yard line on the return is Gibson out to the 32-yard line. Blake Gibson. 1st and 10, Seattle. And the Seahawks are lucky. They're only down 7-0. They do not have a first down yet. 2:21 left to play in the first quarter. Cowboys up 7-0. Thank you, Evil Dead. There's nobody around here that can do color commentary with me. Except for Misty. 1st and 10. Wade, play action. Wade, oh, got hit as he threw. Incomplete. He got nailed. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. I would love it if, like, Evil Dead and I were, like, next-door neighbors. We'd be doing this every night. 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade looking. Wade in trouble, and he gets sacked and fumbles. Cowboys, it'll be a scoop score. Going in for the touchdown. Orlando Sanders on the fumble recovery. And the Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. Who came in and made the hit? Number 92, Tyler Hackett, makes the hit. Sanders picks it up and scores for Dallas. I tell you what, Dallas has been world beaters the last couple of weeks. They killed the Steelers, a playoff team that's in the AFC Championship, and they killed the Giants in the wild card game. And now they're up 13-0, about to be 14-0 on the Seahawks. And now for the PAT, Cooper Nelson. Kick is up, and it's good. Cowboys lead it 14-0. Now the Cowboys got into the playoffs with a 9-7 record. In fact, Dallas, I misquoted at the beginning of the broadcast, Dallas is not the number 5 seed. They're the number 6 seed. And they're playing the 1 seed, Seahawks here. And they're up 14-0. Seattle has been on the skids. Seattle lost 2 of their last 3 games going into the playoffs. Even that game they won, it didn't look good. There's the kickoff. Seahawks from the 7-yard line. Gibson on the return. Actually, it's a different return man this time. Alton Bruce, the rookie out of Auburn, out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Seattle. The Seahawks still do not have a first down. 2:06 left in the first quarter. Cowboys up 14-0. Boy, the Seahawks are off to a slow start. If the Cowboys win, we're going to have 2 wildcard teams in the NFC Championship. In the I formation, Wade fakes the handoff. Wade's throwing deep, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Benjamin Patton, Benjamin Patton, the second-year safety out of USC. Watching Gem Sports while eating a snow cone, it's a good night. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. That was a weird visual right there. Wade is going to get sacked back at the 24-yard line, a loss of 6. On the sack, number 94 for Dallas, Vincent Tubbs, the second-year defensive tackle out of Eastern Washington. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 16 for the Seahawks. Boy, Dallas is looking good, and Seattle's looking really bad. Hard to believe the Seahawks are the 1 seed, but they are. They finished with a 13-3 record. Actually, they finished with a 12-4 record. I'm sorry. 3rd and 16. Throws underneath, caught by Rupert Jones, out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 12. He's going to be shy of the first down. Rupert Jones, the tight end, in his 10th year out of Oklahoma. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Seahawks at their own 36-yard line. Evil Dad's really good at throwing me off. Cochran back to punt on 4th down. Cochran gets the punt away. The Seahawks still do not have a first down. From the 17-yard line, Jamal Banks out to the 24-yard line. And that's where Dallas will take over with 1:02 left in the first, up 14-0. The conference championships have been moved to Thursday. We will not be on tomorrow night. We'll be back on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Steelers and the Jets for the AFC Championship, and the 49ers taking on one of these two for the NFC Championship. On 1st and 10, Beck looking. Beck throws, caught by Jerome Stewart. Out to the 29, a gain of 6 would be 2nd and 4. And something I want to point out, Dallas finished 9-7, but Dallas started 0-2. So Dallas went 9-5 down the stretch. 2nd and 4 from the 29-yard line. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws, caught by Plant. No, he dropped it, incomplete. He was hit by Leonard Smith, the safety. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. We're down to 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys at their own 29. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws outside, throws it away, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, the Seahawk defense is stepping up, forcing another 3 and out on Dallas. And the Cowboys will punt once again. Mark Erickson will come on 4th and 4. Erickson gets the punt away from the 25-yard line. Blake Gibson brings it out to the 31. That's where Seattle will have it, 1st and 10. Our NFC Divisional Playoff game, live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Here at Jammin' Sports, Cowboys lead it 14-0. The winner plays San Francisco in the NFC Championship on Thursday night. The AFC Championship is Pittsburgh and the Jets. On 1st and 10, Wade in the shotgun. Wade looking. Wade throws a screen pass to Gilbert down the sideline. Terry Gilbert finally gets Seattle a 1st down out to the 42-yard line. That is the Seahawks' first down of the game. 11 yards. That's the end of the first quarter. Cowboys up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 42. Wade in the shotgun. Wade looking, sets up a screen pass to Gilbert again. And Terry Gilbert out to the 46. That'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Cowboys up 14-0. Yeah, the Broncos missed the playoffs. On 2nd and 6, 4 wide. Wade under center. Wade fakes the handoff. Wade throws deep. Caught. Downfield, making the catch. Marcus Clay to the 31-yard line. It's a 23-yard gain to Marcus Clay, the third-year receiver out of Colorado State. Nice pass by Wade right down the middle there. Seahawks on the move, trying to get back in this game. They're off to a very slow start. Their defense has kept them in this game so far. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Cowboy 31-yard line. Seahawks come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Wade in the shotgun. Wade fakes the handoff and coming around. Oh, it's another fumble. Wade picks it up. Tyler Hackett, instead of making the sack, decided to slap it out of his hand, allowing Wade to pick it back up again. But it's still going to be a loss of yardage. A loss of 6 yards, be 2nd and 16, back at the 36. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert around the outside. Gilbert makes his way down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 5 before being tackled by Patton, Benjamin Patton. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 31-yard line. 6:39 and counting here in the first half. Seattle trying to get back in this game. On third down, Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade looking, throws underneath. Caught by Rupert Jones. Picks up 9 yards to the 21-yard line before being tackled by Renard Henderson, the linebacker. And that's going to bring up 4th and inches. It's a gain of just over 10 yards. And Seattle's going for the field goal. Tom Davidson will come on. This will be from 38 yards. The kick is up. Oh, bad kick. I think it got tapped at the line. It's a low kick. No, actually it cleared the line. It was just a bad kick. It remains a 14-0 ball game in favor of Dallas. Oh, he should have made that. Another missed opportunity for Seattle. 6:02 left to play here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at their own 28-yard line. Up 14-0. Dallas killed the Giants 31-7 this past Sunday in the wild card. And now Carson Beck, the quarterback, the rookie out of Georgia, in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Beck throws, caught downfield by Baxter out of the backfield, out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 11. First down, Dallas. Baxter, he's not a bad receiver out of the backfield. 1st and 10 Cowboys at their own 39, 5:42 and counting. Here in the first half. Beck in the shotgun. Beck. Play action, throws, and it's incomplete. That was broken up by Jake Hughes, the linebacker. That's right. I got too dominant. They kicked me out. So this is how I stay in the game. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws near side. Caught by Plant. And Tom Plant to the 47-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Cowboys. 5:20 left here in the first half. Cowboys up 14-0. Yeah, we were spoiled by last night's 2 games. Those were great games last night. 3rd and 2 for Dallas. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking, throws underneath. Caught by Jerome Stewart out to the 45-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. First down, Dallas, as they're in Seahawk territory. .450 and counting. I think Evil Dead's best pick of the year was yesterday when he took the Steelers. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Beck to Baxter, and Baxter plows forward out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. I really thought the Raiders were going to kill the Steelers, but the Steelers won. 2nd and 5 for Dallas at the Seahawk 39. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws downfield, overthrows his receiver. He was looking for Nick Stevens, the tight end. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 from the Seahawk 39-yard line. Seattle needs to do something. That's why they call you the greatest of all time. 5 wide for Dallas. Beck in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Beck looking, throws, and it hits the back of a Seahawk. It hit the back of Ricky Terrell, who was on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. This would be a 56-yard field goal if they want to try it. They're going to try it. Cooper Nelson from 56 yards. The kick is up, and he missed it to the left. Yeah, I would have punted myself, but... And now they give the Seahawks great field position, and it's still just a 14-0 lead for Dallas. That opens the door for Seattle to make it a close game going into halftime. Let's see what the Seahawks do on this drive. They'll start from their own 46. coming off the missed field goal. 4:03 left to play here in the first half. In the rain in Seattle. The NFC Divisional playoff game. The conference championships will be on Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wade to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert 2 yards to the 49-yard line. On Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, it'll be the Steelers and the Jets for the AFC Championship. And that'll be followed by the 49ers and one of these two for the NFC Championship. On 2nd and 8 from the 49-yard line, Wade under center. Wade throws near side. Caught along the sideline by Blake Gibson down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 13 inches. Yeah, they managed to win one of those games, but they really should have lost that game. The Cardinals nearly beat them in that game. 13 inches from the 44-yard line. Wade in the shotgun on 3rd down. Yeah, Seattle lost 3 of the last 4 games. Wade throws, and it's caught. No, it's not. Gilbert drops it. It'll be 4th down at the Cowboy 44-yard line. Let's see if Seattle goes for it. They're going for it. 5 wide. 4th and inches from the 44-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. Wade back. Wade throws. They pick up the 1st down to Rupert Jones. They give him forward progress to the 39-yard line. A gain of 5. 1st down Seattle. So they go for it on 4th down and they convert. The Cardinals actually played Seattle tough both times they played. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Wade under center. Hands off to Gilbert inside the 30, and Terry Gilbert down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 12 yards, 1st down Seahawks. I do believe Dallas gets the ball first in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. Seattle had it first. They went 3 and out. 4 wide, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. Down to about 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning coming up. Wade back. Wade throws deep. He's got a man down the sideline. Colby Walker down to the 2-yard line. He had to adjust to catch the ball, and his momentum took him out of bounds. 1st and goal at the 2. That's going to be a gain of 37 yards. That'll stop the clock. Correction, it's a gain of 25 yards. I don't know what I was thinking. There's the 2-minute warning here at Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Our NFC Divisional playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and goal from the 2. 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets nailed by Orlando Sanders, the defensive end. And that'll be a loss of 2 yards back to the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. 1:45 and counting. Both teams with 3 timeouts here in the first half. 4 wide for Seattle. Wade under center. Wade looking. Wade in trouble. Wade takes a sack back at the 10-yard line. A loss of 6. Thomas Watts on the sack. The 5th-year defensive end out of Tulsa. It'll be 3rd and goal back at the 10-yard line. And now 4 wide for Seattle on 3rd and goal from the 10. Wade in the shotgun. Wade drops back. Wade dumps it off to Gilbert. Turns upfield, and Gilbert down to the 4. A gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. And Dallas takes a timeout. They want the ball back with a chance to score again. Tom Davison will come on, the 12th-year kicker out of UCLA. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt to get the Seahawks on the board at least. From 21 yards, the kick is up and barely got it through. I may have to check Davison after this game, but he got it through. Cowboys lead it 14-3. with 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. Yeah, they borrowed the Patriots kicker. Got him off waivers. Dakota Cochran is the one who kicks off, the punter. And there's the kick. From the 6-yard line on the return. This is Daryl Porter, the rookie out of Miami, out to the 27-yard line. And that's where the Cowboys will have it, 1st and 10. Up 14-3, 36 seconds left in the half. In our NFC Divisional playoff game. 49ers beat the Vikings earlier today, 21-7. The 49ers are in the NFC Championship game on Thursday night. It was a nice goal line stand. 5 wide, 4 to one side. Beck in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Beck, back to throw. Down the middle. Caught by Nick Stevens. All the way out to the 49-yard line, 24 yards. First down, Cowboys. They take another timeout with 31 seconds left here in the first half. Up 14-3. Can Dallas score again before halftime? They do get the second half kickoff. Beck under center, 1st and 10. Beck looking, throws underneath. Caught by Jerome Stewart. Out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 7. And they're letting the clock run. I would have called the timeout. It'd be a 60... My goodness, it'd be a 69-yard field goal. All right, here we go. They're going to run one more play. Beck looking, throws underneath, caught by Stewart. Down to the 32. They call a timeout with 1 second left. Stewart, 10 yards, and now it's set up for a 49-yard field goal. Cowboys cut it close there. 1 second left in the half before they took their final timeout. Yeah, this is what the Ravens needed to do the other day. Cooper Nelson from 49 right before halftime. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. He missed it. We go to halftime. Dallas 14, Seattle 3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, the NFC Divisional playoff game. Cowboys lead the Seahawks 14-3. We start the third quarter. The Cowboys should be receiving the kickoff. They will. Dakota Cochran will kick off. I think it is. I think you're right, TMG. You read my mind. From the 4-yard line, Daryl Porter brings it back. And Porter out to the 22-yard line. I think there's a strong wind blowing from left to right, because both times the Seahawk kicker was trying to kick, it didn't go very far when he was kicking in that direction. 1st and 10 Dallas. They'll start their own 22. Up 14-3. The Cowboys up by 11. They can make this a 3-possession game with a touchdown. 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Baxter in motion. Beck looking, throws, caught underneath by Tom Plant, who's planted by Wes Cochran after a gain of 6 out to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Dallas. In the offset eye, Beck under center. Beck to Baxter. And Baxter picks up a yard to the 29. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. On the tackle is Wes Cochran again, the rookie linebacker out of Cincinnati. 3rd and 3 from the 29-yard line. Big third down right here. 3 wide for Dallas to the far side. Beck in the shotgun on 3rd down. Beck draws back. Beck looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Charlie Marshall out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Cowboys. I tell you what, guys, a Cowboy 49er NFC championship, that'd be a dynamite game the way they're playing lately. First and 10 from the 40, 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws, and he missed his target. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock for the moment. 6:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, TMG. Stud Lover Boy, I think he's still here. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line, 4 wide. Beck under center. Beck looking. Beck in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. Caleb Hamilton on the sack. It would be a nice throwback. Well, the Steelers Raiders from last night, that was a nice throwback too. 3rd and 18 for Dallas back at the 32-yard line. Seahawks defense trying to get a stop. Keep Seattle in this game. Big 3rd down. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws underneath. Caught by Baxter. And Baxter out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 9. Got half of it back. It'll be 4th and 9. Jacob Green on the tackle. The 11th year defensive end out of Cal. Dallas will punt. Mark Erickson will come on 4th and 9. Erickson gets the punt away. From the 10-yard line. On the return, Blake Gibson out to the 15-yard line. Seattle down by 11. They can make it a 1-possession game. Some highlights. Wade getting sacked and fumbled. That was the scoop 6. Wade getting sacked again. Just a 14-3 ball game, though. The way the Cowboys have been dominating, you'd think they'd be up by 28 by now, but they're not. They're letting Seattle hang around, and that usually comes back to bite you in the butt. 5:37 left in the 3rd quarter. NFC Divisional playoff game. Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade throws, dumps it off to Gilbert. And Gilbert 7 yards out to the 22-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. 5:20 and counting. We're in the 3rd quarter. Cowboys up 14-3. 4 wide. Wade under center. Wade fakes it to Gilbert. Rolls out. Throws outside. Caught. Coming up the sideline. On the catch, Marcus Clay out to the 32. A gain of 10. And a Seattle first down. I'll check it out later, TMG. Thank you. From what I've seen so far, in the reviews I've seen so far, 26 looks to be a decent game. On 1st and 10, they try to get the screen pass out to Gilbert. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4:54 left. It comes out midway through March. March, what, 17th, I think? I could be wrong. Or August. March. August 17th. On 2nd and 10, Wade throws, coming across, making the catch. Blake Gibson out to the 46-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 14. I'm really looking forward to both the college and the pro game. I'll be getting College Football 26 when it comes out on the 10th of July. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wade under center. Wade fakes the handoff. Wade is scrambling around. He gets to the 44 before being taken down. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards. Thomas Watts will get credit for the sack. The 5th-year defensive end out of Tulsa. It'll be 2nd and 13 for Seattle back at the 44-yard line. The Seahawks need to stop pussyfooting around and get something going on offense. Four wide for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun. 2nd and 13. Wade. It's a blitz, and they get him. A delayed blitz. Renard Henderson comes in, the 3rd-year linebacker out of South Florida. A loss of 7 to be 3rd and 20 back at the 37-yard line. Well, Evil Dead loves MLB. 3rd and 20 back at the 37-yard line. Big 3rd down to convert here. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade looking. Wade dumps it off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert. That was kind of a give-up play. Only 10, got half of it. It'll be 4th and 10. I don't know why they didn't go for the first down there. On 4th and 10, they'll probably punt. And they will. Dakota Cochran back to punt. We're coming up on 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Cowboys up 14-3. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone touchback. And the Cowboys will have it at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Carson Beck will come back out. I used to do some soccer on here, but I really didn't like it that much. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2:59 left to play. We're in the 3rd quarter. Carson Beck under center on 1st and 10. Beck, play action. Throws deep. And it's picked off, coming the other way. This is Hubert down the sideline. Darnell Hubert, the rookie out of Hawaii. Darnell Herbert, excuse me. And he brings it all the way back to the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Seattle, as Darnell Herbert gets the Seahawks back in the game. They were trying to get it out to Charlie Marshall. Herbert picks it off and brings it back to the 5. And now a golden opportunity for Seattle. Down by 11. Can they capitalize? Can they get back in this game? If you think about it, Dallas only has 1 offensive touchdown. The other came on defense. So the Cowboys' offense has been sputtering as of late. 1st and goal from the 5. And this jump starts Seattle. They come out 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Wade. They pitch it to Gibson. Turns inside. Picks up a yard down to the 4-yard line. A gain of a yard. It'd be 2nd and goal from the 4. 2:37 and counting. The Seahawks really need to come away with a touchdown here. 3 to the far side for Seattle on 2nd and goal. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade, they pick up the blitz. Wade throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Seahawks in the back of the end zone. Marcus Clay, what a catch. Dragging his toes. They'll probably review it. But that looks good to me. Tapping the toes there. It's now 14-9 Seattle. They'll probably go for 2. All right, they're going to take another look, but I think this one's going to hold up. Can't really tell from that angle. Here we go, better angle. All right. The toes are down. That's a great catch. Marcus Clay, the 3rd-year receiver out of Colorado State. It's still on the board. It's going to hold up. Ruling on the field stands. Touchdown Seahawks. Now they'll go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. 2-point try. 4 receivers to one side. Wade in the shotgun. Wade looking. Wade throws. And Gilbert's not going to get in. The 2-point try is no good. It's still a 5-point ball game. Dallas up 14-9. 2:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Our NFC Divisional playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. Coming up to make the tackle was Drew Enman, the linebacker, the former Charger in his 10th year out of Central Florida. But the Seahawks have made it a one-possession game now, 14-9, with 2:18 left in the third quarter. And now Dakota Cochran will kick off for the Seahawks in a 5-point ball game. Kickoff by Cochran. Fielded at the 8-yard line, bringing it back, Jamal Banks. And Banks brings it out to the 27-yard line, the rookie out of Nebraska. 1st and 10, Dallas at their own 27. Got a good crowd here on this Tuesday night watching our NFC Divisional playoff game. The 49ers beat the Vikings earlier today, 21-7. That game is in the video section, and it's also on YouTube if you want to go check it out. 1st and 10, Cowboys. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws underneath. Incomplete. Tried to get it out to Jerome Stewart. He dropped it. Stick to watching Sports for my Sports Fix. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Dallas at their own 27. I feel momentum shifting here. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck in trouble. Has to throw it away. Incomplete. He got hit as he threw. McKenzie brought in the pressure there. To truth be told, I don't either. The only sports I really watch is on my channel. 3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line. 5 wide. Big 3rd down. Beck in the shotgun. Empty backfield. On 3rd and 10. Beck looking. Beck in trouble. Throws. And throws it away again. A 3 and out for Dallas. The Seahawk defense holds. Dallas will punt. Seattle with a chance now to take the lead. Mark Erickson will punt for the Cowboys on 4th and 10. Erickson gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at about the 23-yard line, brought out to the 33 by Blake Gibson. And that's where Seattle will have it 1st and 10 from their own 33, down by 5. They can take the lead here on this drive with a touchdown. 1:51 left in the third quarter. A lot of time left in this one. A reminder, we'll be off tomorrow night. We'll be back Thursday for the conference championship games starting at 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Steelers and the Jets and the 49ers against either Seattle or Dallas. 4 wide, 1st and 10. They hand off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert getting something out of nothing. 6 yards out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. And mark your calendars. The Super Bowl will be this Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific time. 2nd and 4 from the 39-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. Wade fakes it, throws underneath, caught on the run. Rupert Jones down to the 36-yard line. 25 yards to Rupert Jones down to the Cowboy 36-yard line. The 10th year tight end out of Oklahoma. Seahawks have all the momentum now, down by 5. 1:10 remaining. Clock is moving here in the third quarter. Seattle down to the Cowboy 36-yard line. Seahawks come out 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Wade fakes the handoff, throws underneath, caught down the middle by Blake Gibson down to the 16. A gain of 20. Another Seahawk first down. Blake Gibson, the fifth-year receiver out of Rutgers. We're down to 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Seahawks on the move, trying to take the lead for the first time. Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade looking, throws underneath, caught by Gibson to the 9-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. And that might be it for the third quarter. And that is the end of the third quarter. Cowboys up 14-9 here at Javin Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. We go to the fourth quarter in the NFC Divisional Playoff. 2nd and 4 for the Seahawks at the Cowboy 9. Wade back to throw. An alley-oop pass to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Colby Walker, but it drifted a bit too far. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 9. Look for Seattle to pick up the first down here. They got to get a first down at the 5-yard line. Seahawks come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Wade in the shotgun on 3rd and 4. Wade looking. Wade throws underneath. Caught by Colby Walker down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st and goal, Seattle at the 2. If the Seahawks get a touchdown, you know they'll go for 2 again. First and goal, everybody in tight in the I formation. Wade under center. Wade fakes it, throws, caught, beautiful play. Ivan Mills, the tight end, the 4th-year tight end out of New Hampshire, with the 2-yard touchdown catch. Beautiful fake, beautiful play call. And the Seahawks take the lead for the first time. They're up 15-14 on Dallas, and now they'll go for 2. Yeah, I needed the Vikings to play like this. Vikings just laid an egg on the 49ers. 2-point try. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert, and again, they don't get in. The Cowboys are right there. Thomas Watts on the tackle for Dallas. So it remains a 15-14 game in favor of Seattle. A lot of time left. 7:27 left to play in regulation here. Our NFC Divisional Playoff game here at Lumen Field in Seattle, here at Javin Sports. In the rain. The winner of this game will play San Francisco on Thursday night for the NFC Championship. That'll be the second game on Thursday. The Steelers and the Jets will be the first game at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Dakota Cochran will kick off. Seahawks up by 1 from the 8-yard line. On the return, Darryl Porter. And Porter out to the 26. And that's where Dallas will take over. Carson Beck, the rookie quarterback out of Georgia, will come back out. In case you're wondering, nobody has really said anything all season, but I've got Dallas in their 1970s uniforms. I know they haven't changed that much, but there is a subtle difference. I just like the older uniforms better. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Beck under center. Beck looking, throws underneath, and it's caught by Nick Stevens out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Coming up on 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Seahawks up by 1. All the Cowboys need is a field goal to retake the lead. Beck in the shotgun, a back on either side. 2nd and 2. Beck looking, it's a blitz. Gets it outside to Baxter. And Baxter gets put down rather abruptly at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. That'll be a first down. Coming up to make the tackle, Geno Floyd, the rookie safety out of Ohio State. First down, Dallas at their own 37. 4 wide, Beck in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Beck looking. Beck throws deep, and it's caught by Jermaine Stewart down to the 35. 28 yards to Stewart, down to the Seahawk 35-yard line. It's not taking Dallas long at all to retaliate here and work the ball downfield. .6:12 and counting. 1st and 10 Cowboys from the Seahawk 35. 3 receivers off to the far side. Beck in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Beck draws back. Beck looking, rolls out, in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 49-yard line by Jacob Green in his 11th year out of California. A loss of 14 yards. It'll be 2nd and 24. There's a subtle difference. The pants are more of a metallic blue. The Cowboys' home blue pants have a shade of kind of like a green sheen to them these days. I don't like that. This is more of a metallic blue. 2nd and 24 from the 49-yard line. 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck in trouble again, gets sacked. This time by Jake Hughes, the linebacker in his 5th year out of Notre Dame. A loss of 6 more. It'll be 3rd and 30 for Dallas. Back at their own 45-yard line. Seahawk defense is fired up. 5:20 and counting. 3rd and 30. Not many plays in the playbook for this one. 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws outside. Caught by the tight end, Nick Stevens. He picks up 16 down to the 39-yard line. It'd be 4th and 14. It would be a 56-yard field goal if they want to try it. They're going to try it. Cooper Nelson to take the lead from 56 yards. Snap. Kick is up. And the kick is off to the right. No good. It remains a 15-14 lead. I'd rather the Cowboys wear the pants that they wear with their blue tops with their white tops, but they use a different uniform. They use a different pant. It's stupid. Some highlights. Wade, the catch by Mills, and the catch by, let's see, who was that? That was the other guy. I'm brain cramping. Marcus Clay, there you go. It'll be a missed field goal, and Seattle will start great field position, up by 1 at their own 46-yard line. 4:41 left to play in the NFC Divisional playoff. Seattle was down 14-3 at one point. They were down 14-0 at one point. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Wade under center. Wade hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert picks up 2 to the 48-yard line. Evan Greer on the tackle, the former Buccaneer, the 10th year linebacker out of Oregon State. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line. Yeah, the Cowboys wear 2 different shades of silver, depending if they're wearing their white or blue uniforms. On 2nd and 8, Wade to Gilbert again. And Gilbert picks up, let's see, 4 yards out to the 48-yard line of Dallas. It'll be 3rd and 4. Yeah, I like these 70s Cowboy uniforms. They look better. I like them. Under 4 minutes to play, a big 3rd down for the Seahawks. 4 wide on 3rd and 4. Wade in the shotgun. 5 wide now. Wade back. Wade throws. Caught. Forward progress to the 43 by Gilbert. A gain of 5, first down Seattle. Kerry Rule on the tackle. The linebacker. 3:35 and counting. And now, on 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line, Wade under center. Wade hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert makes his way to the 40-yard line. Seattle trying to eat up the time. We have an injury timeout, though, as Rupert Jones will go to the sideline. Well, if Seattle wins this, Evil Dead has to get the final 3 games right to get to 50 over. .320 left to play in regulation. Seattle up 15-14. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Seahawks at the Dallas 40-yard line. Seattle keeping it on the ground, trying to eat up that time. 3 receivers to the near side. Wade in the shotgun, single back. Wade throws quickly, a screen out to Marcus Clay. He picks up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the Cowboy 38. Coming up on 3 minutes left. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, well, it wasn't even that long. I'll tell you in a second. 3rd and 5 from the 38. Wade in the gun, 4 wide. Taking their time. Wade looking. Wade throws. Caught. 1st down. Making the catch. Marcus Clay at the 23-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down Seahawks. Now, on the final week of the regular season, San Francisco came up here and destroyed Seattle. The final score was 30-9. Well, it looks like San Francisco is coming back unless Dallas can do something here. 2 minutes. The 2-minute warning. Here at Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Seahawks lead at 15-14. They have the ball, and now the Cowboys are going to have to start using timeouts. On 1st down, they hand off to Gilbert. Up the middle, and Gilbert a yard. Make it 2 to the 21-yard line. Be 2nd and 8. Well, even a field goal would put them up by 4. That would force Dallas to get a touchdown. So kicking a field goal here is not a bad thing. Dallas has 2 timeouts left. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 21-yard line. Seahawks come out, 3 receivers to the far side. Wade in the shotgun on 2nd down. Wade to Gilbert again. Gilbert close to the marker, down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 1. Dallas takes another timeout. They have 1 left. 1:53 left. Could it be San Francisco at Seattle? Can the Cowboys blow a 14-0 lead? Big 3rd down, huge 3rd down right here. 3rd and 1 from the 14-yard line. In the eye, no, actually single back. Wade he fakes it. Throws. I don't know who that was to. Incomplete. And that'll stop the clock. That does Dallas a favor. I don't know why they didn't run. Dallas will hold on to a timeout. And now this will be a 31-yard field goal attempt. No, they're going to go for it. Oh, I don't know about this. I would have took the points. 4th and 1. Wade going to run for it. And he doesn't get there. And the Seahawks come up empty. Oh, that was not wise by Seattle. I would have took the field goal, put them up by 4. Forced Dallas to get a touchdown. But now the Seahawks walk away with nothing. And you've given Dallas a timeout. All right, TFG, I appreciate that. Well, Dallas with 1 timeout, 1:45 to work with, and all the Cowboys need is a field goal. So Evil Dead's not out of the woods yet. The Seahawks have given Dallas 1 more opportunity. They come out 3 wide to the near side, 1st and 10. Beck looking, throws down the middle, incomplete. Tried to hit Jerome Stewart. Broken up by Gary Morgan, the safety in his 3rd year out of Pittsburgh. 1:42 left. 2nd and 10 Dallas at the 16-yard line. Cowboys come out. Beck in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Beck looking. Beck throws outside. Caught by Baxter, but he doesn't get much, just 2 yards. Tackled in bounds by Herbert. 3rd and 8 from the 17-yard line. The clock is moving. Dallas has but one timeout. Down to 1:20 left. Huge 3rd down. 3rd and 8. 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws. Coming across. Baxter gets tackled. Shy of the 1st down. A gain of 7. Out to the 24-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. Cowboys, 1 minute left. They've got to go for it. They're out of time. Well, they have one timeout. Here we go. 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun. 4th and 1. Beck looking, throws, picks up the 1st down as they get it out to Baxter. And now Dallas, did they take a timeout? No, it's still running. They got to hurry up there. They still need about 40 yards for a field goal. On 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws outside. Caught. Oh, he turns inside. And Dallas is forced to take a timeout. Nick Stevens, the tight end, caught it. Instead of turning to go out of bounds, he turned inside. They only pick up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now Dallas is out of timeouts. And they're at their own 34-yard line. They still need about 35 yards. 20 seconds left. 4 wide. Beck in the shotgun on 2nd down. Beck looking. Beck throws and throws it away. 15 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Cowboys running out of time. Seahawks trying to hang on for a 1-point win. If the Seahawks hold on, they'll host the 49ers on Thursday. 3rd and 6. Beck in the shotgun. Beck looking. Beck throws, and again out of bounds. 4th down. 11 seconds left. Dallas blew a 14-0 lead. 3 wide to the near side. 4th and 6. This is ball game for Dallas. Beck in the shotgun. Baxter in motion. Beck looking. Beck throws near side. Caught, but they're going to run out of time. Caught by Charlie Marshall. Time's going to run out, and the Seahawks will win and advance to the NFC Championship. Your final score, Seattle 15, Dallas 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern for the conference championships. NBA basketball up next.